Look at this guy. Yeah. So he come on my right side. You know, buddy, you should speed up or slow down. There is no other way, you know. You cannot join the highway with low speed. Now, great. Now he's changing lane and another truck is coming 65 miles an hour. Hopefully he's gonna speed up, you know. So funny, I show you in Ontario here in Canada. I don't want to specify city because people get angry, you know. But when I say general Ontario, Canada, they get a little bit more calm, you know. So people are really bad drivers here. I will show you soon few scenes if happens, you know. It's too early, I think. It's not that busy, so no action around here, right? Soon we'll update you, yeah. So basically, this is for Canadian drivers. You can drive 13 hours in Canada. And what happened last night? I crossed to Canada, and I have 3 hours to drive last night. And I came to my home yard 11:55 p.m. So I came to yard, and when the clock turned 12, like a midnight, I gained 1.5 hours more to drive. So basically I have 3 hours left to drive instead 1.5 hours left to drive. So that's what happens when you reset the timer. The timer resets automatically. You can gain a couple hours back. But what happened? Because this is time for today, because it's after 12 p.m. I was driving 1.5 hours and I went to sleeper bird. So basically I have driven already 1.5 hours. Last night after 12 midnight. So after 12 midnight, I go to sleeper bird. And guess what? I get up in the morning, I update my satellite, I did my DOT inspection, everything, all this blah 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 stuff, and what you end up with, instead I have 13 hours to drive, right? Because I was 8 hours in sleeper bird. In Canada requirement you gotta be 8 hours sleeper bird to reset all your hours. In America, 10 hours to reset all your US hours. So basically in Canada, I have instead 13 hours available, I have 11 hours and 30 minutes available. So what that means, I drove 1.5 hours after midnight last night, and this was actually this is included in my drive time for today, because it happens after midnight. So basically I have left 11 hours 30 minutes to drive, and I know this is just explaining to new drivers. So if you have some hours left over and you use them like I did last night without going into the personal use convenience mode, I have now left 10 hours and 44 minutes. So basically I can do I tell them to find me a load in Canada, some short one-day load, so I can be back in the yard in 11 hours. And that's possible, you know. Depends how far I'm gonna go. So this is the just update, so don't be surprised if you have less hours to drive next day. That's another trick. You can always, you have to have always plan this ahead. Now I slept 8 hours in Canada, and this load I'm returning into the yard because cannot go over border. Delivery Monday, somebody mess up my timing, right? So I have 8 hours sleep, so 8 hours you have to have 10 hours to cross to US. So basically you have to sleep in Canada 10 hours sleeper bird in order to gain full hours in America, full 11 hours in USA. So that's another thing, you know. Always reset your hours, fully reset in Canada before you entering US, right? Or what you can do sometime, if I see it's gonna be a rush, you know, or big city around the area, I reset 8 hours in Canada. I drive to close to border, before border US, and I stop there and I go for a snooze for 2 hours, right? Relax, do things, whatever, get food, you know, get showered until my 10 hours clock is on, so that way you can cross USA. So if you cross US with 8 hours sleeper bird in Canada, you're gonna hit violation, you know, and everybody will see it. Your dispatch, your safety department, and DOT, they will all know that you violate this time and you are in big shit. So always watch this. If you're going same day back to US, you have to reset your hours. You have to reset on 10 hours sleeper bird. Even if you are in Canada, you have to do it. Because system will pick up while you cross the border. The system will load my new trip. But you know, let's drop the trailer first and we're gonna see. Because you know, I don't wanna in general in trucking you don't stick around and sit and wait. No, it's just not my idea. So I did my long run to North Carolina. To me it's long, 3.5 days. I don't want to go longer than that. And you know, if short run doesn't show, what the heck, go home, go fishing, go hunting, you know. Don't be stressed over, you know. I know new drivers, you know, they want everything perfect, and they know. That's why I say don't drive truck if you are not patient. Just don't make your life miserable, you know. Do something else, you know. Be teacher, be professor, be mechanic, yeah. Just don't go in trucks, because truck job and truck business needs a lot of planning and a lot of thinking and lots of patience. Just impatient people will not succeed in this. No, it's just not gonna happen, because it's a different type of job, you know. It takes the skills too, you know. It's not just driving. It takes a lot of skills, lots of care, you know, lots of pre-planning and all this stuff. So there is my baby there waiting for me. My working car. Maybe I will need it today. Still dispatcher didn't mail me. It's 11 a.m. so we'll see what happened, right? We'll see what happened, yeah. That's it. So I used to work for another company, and their yard was this yard is medium, you know. A lot of trucks here is coming in. It's hard to fix this, you know. But yard as a yard is okay, right? A little bit dusty. That's my car when I go home, right? See dust? Yeah. But we didn't have rain for like 7 days here, so that's why. But otherwise, see, not many trailers here, meaning company's busy. That gives me indication it should be something for me ready, you know. Not many trailers here, man. Maybe I can pull empty and go somewhere else, right? All gone, dude. So let's drop this baby. This baby is supposed to go in Ohio, and somebody messed up my time for delivery, and they say, oh, we updated, you cannot deliver today, go back to yard and we find you something else. All right, fine with me, you know what I mean? Fine with me. Okay, I'm gonna pick another hole. This hole is not good, it's too tight, lots of empty room, so I prefer to get this hole this way here, right? That's it. So this is they're hiring new driver, look like. Which is fine. I have to hire new people because company is really busy this month. I think they just bought another company, so that's why he is busy, right? That's it. Peter is busy with loads. He's probably hiring some people, I think. Great. Some new drivers. So this is actually your unique morning. Why is unique? Because I pulled the load from yard this morning, and I came 1 hour to the Detroit border, and for some reason dispatcher did not put right information in the system, so they say you cannot deliver this today. Tomorrow is Friday, they're not gonna work. They're not gonna work, so I have to bring my load back to the yard originally I started with. So this never happened to me before. It's kind of weird, such a big company can do this kind of glitch, right? So basically it doesn't really bother me, right? I'm paid by miles, so it doesn't matter really. I told them find me some shorter route today, so I wanna be home tomorrow, which is Friday. So they are looking for shorter loads locally somewhere around here. So I do my day and go home, sweet home. So this is for new truckers. Things can happen, right? System glitch, warehouse glitch, you know, too busy, all this stuff. But you know, I was planning my trip excellent, you know, to reach this place, and they say, oh well, they just tell us that we cannot take this load today. They're closing 1 p.m. Great. So it's all fine. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna just make next turn in 5 kilometers, because you know, in huge highways like this you cannot just turn anywhere, so it has to be no low bridge, you know. It has to be easy for the trucks to turn around. So I check my mapping. You have to always check your maps before you start even drive where you're going. So I find exit 137, that will give me with overpass back to the 401, right? So what it is what it is, what my dispatcher says. Okay. What a guy. See, I'm even happy when something gets wrong. I don't really give a shit, you know. They pay me per mile, you know. It's not my fault. So they told me hook up and go as furthest you can. So I came the furthest point, 1 hour to the US border, and they told me, okay, can you return the load? This load's gonna be delivered Monday. Great. And now it's Thursday. That's okay. Get over, buddy. Let's see where I can turn here. We're gonna see where I can turn. It's a 137 exit. So when I see bridge ahead of me, before I turn to 137, that's gonna tell me that's overpass. See 137 here. That's overpass, so I can do it safely. If you don't see the bridge, man, don't turn there around. No. You're gonna end up in friggin' jungle, maybe low bridge, all kind of stuff, right? So main rule is they're not gonna build overpass and bridge like that, huge project, and make a low bridge before, no. Or smaller roads, no. They're not gonna do it. So that's in the case. See, I see the bridge, and I know I can turn here so easily, and I see trucks coming other way and join the highway. So I'm all good here, yeah. Only 2 kilometers I drive, and I'm gonna go and turn back. That's it. So this is the part of the fun. This load is a 43,000 load, and look at how slow I go in a curve. Why? First, use engine brake. Second, it's very tall. It's a pit mass. It's worst product you can haul. It's really heavy material, right? here we're gonna turn right. As my friend GPS says, turn right here. Always stop, you know, because you don't know. You gotta stop on a red or a stop sign anyway. So now we're gonna go 401 east towards London, Ontario. We are 1.5 hours from London right now. My altitude address is London, or longitude, whatever. Two information: altitude and longitude. So London east. We are getting here slowly. So now watch the turns. Remember, tall, very tall load, very heavy. So little mistake in turns, you're gonna be out of game. Yes. This gate is made, if it's sometimes snow, road is closed, they put the gate there. Right? It's very smart. So you cannot end up in more problem, because here this area is snow belt. Can be a lot of snow here, I tell you. So the highway I am entering is actually this stretch of highway from Toronto to Windsor, believe it or not. 401 is the most busy stretch in North America with the traffic. This is crazy because it's coming from Detroit, crossing border and going straight to Toronto. And Toronto is a big hub, right? So crazy busy this place, right? And I like 401 because they always try to maintain, you know, keep good condition of this road. Even in winter, hardly ever see snow on the highway. They just clean it. Okay, Joseph. Oh, Joseph is probably empty, so he's going straight. I give him sign to join, but right, but doesn't matter really. Joseph is going straight. He's not gonna change his mind. That's fine. Let's continue. So I will update you what I'm gonna hook up there, and I tell them if you don't have a hook, you know, load in time I come there, I will basically go home, because I did long ones already, so I'm not struggling, you know. So they're looking for something short. I don't want to go to North Carolina again. I've been yesterday, 3 days ago. So I will update you with more info if my load happens or no. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. We are around 600 subscribers and going close to 1,000. Goal is 1,000 this month. So thank you for watching. Signal light at all. Two guys, same one shot, no signal light. So if I start catching them, man, that's gonna be in the hundreds by the time I come to Canadian border. I noticed that on open highways like this, where it's in the middle of nowhere, people don't behave with the rules. They just go all over, cut the lines, you name it. They just don't signal. Done. Man, this is disaster. That's why it's dangerous. Once for change. Second one, not bad. Oh, third one, not bad, man. These guys are good, so you know, some of them are not, right? I would say half signaled, half don't. That's average, you know. Just, I think they're too relaxed here, you know. They don't care. Say, I'm nowhere, maybe police is not around. What the heck? I'm lazy to do it, man. So look at this guy. He's signaled, but he's going 20. That's not the way how you do it, man. Here is 70, you gotta go at least 65 to join the highway before you even join the one, yeah. So use the flashers below 50 miles. In Virginia is below 40 miles, here is below 50 miles. So it's all good buddy. Let's see it here. Situation is getting tense here, man. Lots of energy here, look at that, wow. I'm attacking this guy big time here. Oh, alright, right. So let's make it plain simple. Not every driver is good, yeah, that's it. So I'll show you something. I have, see, 2 hours 45 minutes to hit Canadian border, and I have 5 hours DOT US, meaning I have almost 2 hours I'm gonna have extra once I'm gonna have 2 hours left of American DOT, US DOT, and I will gain 2 hours once I cross the border, so I'm gonna have 4 hours to go home, and home is 2 hours from 2.5 hours from border. So I'm gonna have actually remaining 1.5 hour to probably reach my home city, and the reset hours there, meaning chances I will sleep in my own bed home for night, or I will sleep in a truck somewhere in that area. Depends of my driving time, you know. So we'll see. It's a lot of time. We have a lot of time to plan this. So no stopping till border. No stopping, because I have to pick up another load tonight. And I have to head to Ohio tomorrow, and my delivery is not too far, just off Michigan-Ohio border. So I go there, that's about 275 miles, and go back, right? So that's like 600-mile trip. Short one, but you know, adds money to my check, right? That's how it works, yeah. Great. I like energy here, lots of energy, but nobody turn lights on. That's another minus, right? Only that motorcycle, this last car has lights on. Rest, they think is no problem, and the rule is after 6 you have to have your lights on in major states anyway. So I will update you with my new adventure. Hello? Šta ima?
Nema ništa.
24302.
Molim?
Ermin zove, šta se radi?
Poštovanje. Evo ništa, radi se.
Dobro je. Znaš kamion 2402, right? Čuješ, da te pitam, onaj load za Ohio što treba da ga pokupim, je li u yard, jel znaš?
Aha, čekaj, ja sam mislio završi bez ovog tipa, što čekaj.
Ne.
A meni kažu ovdje da je u yard i trebalo bi da budete.
O, tamo je, okej, znači mogu ga odmah pokupiti. A kad je sutra delivery, jel znaš? Nije sutra, jel?
Jeste sutra.
Kad?
Između 6 ujutru i 1 popodne.
Okej, super. Okej, javimo se još, prijatno.
Okej.
Ćao, bye. So my dispatcher is actually from overseas, right? They hire overseas company after work hours, because here dispatchers don't want to work night shifts here. So they're very clever actually. So they hire company from Europe, and they can dispatch all loads for them, because the difference is 6 hours. So here dispatchers, they're sleeping, and their dispatchers, they're working. Really genius idea, right? And of course they're cheaper, right? Much cheaper than paying dispatcher in US or Canada. So company is really clever. I admire them for that move. So anyway, so my load is ready for Ohio in a yard. This was the guy from Montenegro, and guys, load is ready in a yard, so I will have time to deliver this to yards, unhook, hook another one, and drive 1 hour, almost 2 hours to American border, just on crossing Detroit. So probably I will sleep just before border, because it's safer to sleep in Canada and truck stop than America, 100%. Well, we are 10 times smaller, we have 10 times less crime, and we have 10 times less homeless people, as not like America, right? So much safer country. If you wanna move to Canada, let me know. I give you some leads, man. Actually, this year is actually funny but true. Many people from America moved to Canada to live here, and I think just because of some Americans really have a low standard of living, and we are famous with social life, like not social life, with I forgot the term, man. I forgot language. Yeah, language. So Canada is more supportive for, let's say, person who is poor, have no money, need shelter. Canada is there, really supportive, right? And plus we have a healthcare free. You know, Americans, they have to pay healthcare per month. If you don't pay, they're gonna butcher you, and you know, all this stuff. So if you have money, you are welcome to America, but if you're poor, you're welcome to Canada, because government will take care of you, gonna find you a nice apartment, even will pay your rent. How about that? Yeah, that's things you don't see in America. I like Americans. I work most of my work day in America all the time, 95%. But you know, I think that a regular person is really having now, they're suffering because of all kind of political issues and all kind of BS stuff. So, and I don't even vote, you know. I don't even vote in Canada. No, they're not gonna get my vote. My kids do, but I don't. I came from country where I vote for the wrong people, and they started shooting everybody there. So from that time, 1991, I don't trust any politician. I don't care, is that Africa, America, Canada, Europe? No, they are all crooks. I just believe in normal guy, you know, normal person, individual. So that's me, maybe. I don't know. Great, buddy. Cutting the line, cutting again. Oh, all right. So see, during this hour of drive, I see about 50 cars just cutting, no signaling, slamming on brakes without, and when they change the lane, they slam the brake, they don't turn, see, oh my god, it's so much messier. But that's everywhere. But you know, Canadians are even worse drivers. Man, I think we are top of the three in the world, the worst drivers you can see on a road in Canada. I don't know why. I'm still figuring out. I'm 33 years in Canada, but I still don't figure out what happened with these people, man.